Why do I look exactly like her? Like, am I being delusional?
Tell me what you see in me.
Okay, so I had to take some notes because the routine is very detailed and I ended up with 21 steps. So I'm really excited to try it and see if it works on my face. One thing that I noticed right away is that Uche uses primer, and me personally, I don't really use primer in my makeup routine. I just moisturize my base very well. So I had to ask my friend for primer since I don't wear it. And this one is from Nano Blur. I'm just gonna apply. So the first thing that Uche does, it's freeze her brows. So that's the first thing I'm gonna start doing it. And she does use an eyebrow gel, which I'm gonna do the same thing as well. And it's very different from my makeup routine because I normally do my eyebrows last. And she does her like brow freezing first. And then she ended up doing it at the end. But me personally, I do both of them at the end. I'm just gonna take the excess with the cotton bud. Uche mixes two foundations, so I'm just gonna mix this Dior Backstage with the YSL All Hours. And I'm just gonna do it to have the full coverage. This two foundation already full coverage, but since she does wear two of them, I'm just gonna do it the same thing. She does apply foundation on the forehead, which is something I do not do as well. So there's a lot of differences in between her makeup routine and mine, which is quite interesting. And then she used a dense brush to blend her foundation. I'm just gonna go with this Real Technique, and it's 200. And just gonna blend everything together. I feel like since I apply like the primer, the makeup dry out really way quicker than normally it would dry out. And for me, I would normally apply directly to my face instead of going with the brush and mix it up to shades. Uche wears two shades of concealers, one light and then the other one. I'm just gonna wear this Fenty Beauty one, and the shades I'm gonna wear is 290 and 185. So I'm just gonna look at the computer and see the placement. So she goes with the darkest one on the outer corner, the inner corner. And then the lightest part she does on top of it, and then in the middle. And this is her concealer placement. I just apply a bit more than she normally does apply, but yeah. And then she follow up to place the contour. So I'm just gonna go with my contour palette. She does use a liquid contour, and she does place in her cheekbones and then in her jawline. Then she applied on her forehead as well. That's something that I do not do. Following up, she does her eyelid and then her nose. And she does as well go on the top of the lip just to like contour it a bit more. The contour and concealer placement. Then she goes off and blend the contour. And now we're gonna blend the concealer. The concealer really builds up since it takes a bit long until I start blending it out. So it kind of gives more coverage to the under eye and the face in general. Then I'm going with the second brush just to blend it even more. Then she go with the bronzer and just dab a little bit, not much. And she goes all over her cheeks. And then the forehead. Uche uses the Charlotte Tilbury just to set her face after applying the bronzer. Following up, she goes with Charlotte Tilbury setting powder, but I do not have it, so I'm just gonna use the Huda Beauty. And she goes with the brush and just dab in the setting powder, but not much. I'm just gonna take the excess on my hand, and then she goes all over her under eye. I'm gonna keep using my hand just to take the excess. And then she double set, but this time it's the Huda Beauty baking powder, which is the one that I'm using, so I'm just gonna double set as well. Uche does not bake her face, so I'm just gonna take the excess. And then she go again with the bronzer, and she goes again on the jawline, cheeks. The placement that she does is kind of like a C shape. And then she applies as well on the eyelid. And then forehead. Following up, she enhanced the nose shape that she did at the beginning. You should really connect her nose shape with the eyebrows. And she does blend it, but not very much. Then she applies on the eyelid again, just to give it more in-depth look on top of the lip. She does wear a very light pink blush, so I'm just gonna go with this very light pink and just go over my cheeks. She does a C shape. And she used the excess on the forehead and on the nose. Then she follow up with the powder foundation. I do not have any powder foundation, so I'm just gonna go with this loose powder, which is kind of my shade, and just go over it. I'm just gonna dab to take the excess again. And for the powder foundation that she used, she go over the cheek, around the lips, and then the forehead. Then she go again with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and she does 2 times different setting sprays. And then she go with the second setting spray. I don't have it, so I'm just gonna use the Sephora. And she follow up and go with the bronzer and just go under her eye. Just smoke a little bit down the eye with the bronzer. Then she go with the brown lip liner. This one is from MAC, Chestnut, and she does overline her lips. And then she follow up to her eyebrows. So I'm just gonna do my eyebrows really quickly, which is a struggle to do like on camera. And everyone that knows Uche knows she does like some mold spots in her face. I'm just gonna try to recreate the exactly spot. So she does one on her nose. One under her eye. That's too big. And one here. I'm trying to fix this one here. I think I might go with this Dior eyeliner and see if I can do it better, because I feel like this one is too big. I'm trying to fix it, but I don't want to ruin the makeup. So, and then she go with the eyelash color. And then she go with the mascara. I'm just gonna use this Givenchy one. Everyone knows it's my favorite. It's not applying much, so I'm just gonna go with the MAC one. It's gonna be quicker. Guys, why do I look exactly like her? Like, am I being delusional? Like, I literally can see Uche in my face. Am I being delusional? Damn! This is a good sign. So then she go with the nude lip gloss. I'm just gonna go with the Sted Baker one. And it's pretty similar to the one that she has. And then she go with the clear lip gloss. I don't have any clear one, so I'm just gonna go with this Fenty Beauty one. This one is the Fenty Gloss. And one of the last steps that she does, she goes with the setting powder again from Charlotte Tilbury, and she applies all over her face again. I'm just gonna go again with my Huda Beauty and just apply everything and blend it. I'm just taking the excess. I'm just gonna go under my eye. And the last step, she goes with the bronzer again and just go over the nose contour. Just gonna take the excess in my hand. She does connect it again with the eyebrows. Guys, this is the final result. I'm so happy with the result. It looks extremely good. But yeah, comment below if you think I look like Uche, if I ate the makeup down. I'm just so happy with the result, like for real. So don't forget to comment, subscribe, and follow up on my social media. And see you guys in the next video.